Good morning, everyone. First, I just want to start with a word of thanks. Mama Lee said it, but thank you so much to General and Mrs. McFarland for having the courage to see this event through and to see this monument come to life. Thank you so much for bringing us all together as brothers and sisters in arms on a day that is just glorious. Thanks to the 1st Armored Division team, Kurt, you, your family, Master Sergeant Major Light, thank you for calling me an old soldier. That is the highest compliment that can be paid. Jocko, it does not apply to you. And I just want to say what an honor it is to stand before the most courageous group of soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines that I have ever physically seen, both in peace or in war. I also want to thank the families of everyone assembled here that fought together in Ramadi, especially our Gold Star families, for your service, your sacrifice, and for those who are here with us today, please offer them a round of applause. So General McFarland asked me to give brief remarks. Anyone who knows me knows that the word brief is generally not in any set of remarks I plan to give. So sir, I'll take that as guidance. Because I'm a 4-star general. In all seriousness, General McFarland asked me to speak because Task Force Red Currahee served in Ramadi for an entire year. We arrived in November 2005. For the soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines that served in that task force, that year at FOB Corregidor, at Combat Outpost, at OP Trotter, in the Malab, in Jaleba, in East Ramadi, was some of the most intense combat seen in the global war on terror. I'd be remiss if I did not mention the names of 5 of our teammates who were killed in action prior to the arrival of the Ready First Combat Team. Sergeant Marco Silva, Sergeant Corey Dan, Sergeant First Class Greg Rogers, Sergeant First Class Randall Lamberson, and Sergeant Michael Collins, who all gave the last full measure of devotion before the relief in place of the 2nd Brigade, 28th Infantry Division, Pennsylvania National Guard. Those men are memorialized on another monument that talks about the service and sacrifice of our teammates that's in Boalsburg, Pennsylvania. I would like to offer a challenge to all of us who are here today. First, the words of William Shakespeare that are often used to describe the 101st, specifically the Currahees, the band of brothers. It applies today as much as it did to our band of brothers and sisters 20 years ago in Ramadi. Not just those from the 1st of the 506, but from SEAL Team 3, from the Seabees, from the electronic warfare teammates from Naval Special Warfare, from our teammates from Charlie Company, 267 Armor, for every soldier, sailor, Marine, airman that served with us. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he who sheds his blood with me today shall be my brother. And it's that brotherhood that brought us all here today. It's those relationships that endure the test of time. The conversations that take me from being a couple of months short of 60 to remembering what it was like to be 40. Which for the young soldiers, that day is coming. One of my soldiers said to me, "Hey sir, you don't look like you've aged a day since we served together." And I said, "That's because I was old when you met me." So reflect on the good times. Take the time, like the one we have today, to reconnect. To stay connected to your purpose. To stay connected to your teammates, to your family, to your band of brothers and sisters who have served the hardships with you. Take the time to remember our teammates who have given the last full measure. Take the time to rededicate ourselves to what's most important. I often say, and every soldier here that was in Red Currahee with us knows this well, there's no stronger human emotion than the feeling to belong. To a family, to a unit, to a combat team that has a higher purpose, that's built to care for one another and to rise above whatever that challenge is because it's important. And so with that, I just want to again say thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to be here with you today. Thank you for saving the lives of the persons to your left and right, 20 years ago and every day since. And in closing, I'd like to ask us to look around to those who are still in uniform, those who still have miles to go, and to rededicate ourselves to support them and their families as the world is still a dangerous and uncertain place. It's more complex and complicated every day, and in some cases more violent than what we shared together in the streets of Ramadi. So with that, I offer that it is the privilege of my professional life to have spent that year with you and every day since, knowing that you are my band of brothers. Thank you.